Hello guys, good evening. I have received so many messages to provide a video recording of my speech which I delivered last week at Zionist Central Council Manchester. But unfortunately we don't have any video recording to present. However, I can read my speech which I delivered last week, that you people can understand or know what I said. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and Assalamu alaikum. Peace and blessings be upon you all. I thank Mr. Raymond, Mrs. Raymond, Mr. Oliver and other active members and administrators of ZCC, Zionist Central Council, for inviting me to attend and to speak to you about how and why I joined the Zionist Federation. First of all, I start with my introduction. I'm Nur Dari. I'm originally from Pakistan, but have been living in the UK for a long time. I'm a follower of the Salafi thought of Islam. I currently work for the Law Enforcement Department, and I'm a member of several national and international organizations, include the Henry Jackson Society and the Zionist Federation of UK. I regularly write for the Times of Israel, Jerusalem Online, and for other Israeli newspapers. I was very extreme back in the day. I saw life differently than I do now. I was born and raised as a Muslim in Pakistan. We were taught to hate Jews and Israel, as I had frequently participated in anti-Israel and anti-Zionism demonstrations, especially in Al-Quds Day in Pakistan. I never knew that Jews were humans as we are. In fact, I considered Jews worse than animals and the enemy of humanity, particularly those against Muslims and Islam. I accepted only some Jews, however, only those who stood with Palestinians and never with the Zionists. For me, the Zionist was a devil worshipper and was against Allah and my religion Islam. For this reason, being a religious Muslim in Pakistan, my dislike and hate against Zionists was natural. I'm thankful to God that I did not follow blindly or copy the people around me, and I listened to myself and not what the other people had to say. I had enough sense to judge the situation. I changed many times within the branches of Islam to find out which is the right path. I searched all around to know the reality, even it was a risk to my life. Throughout my life, I have read many anti-Israel books, and some of those are still in my personal home library for future references. Since I studied counterterrorism from the International Institute for Counterterrorism Herzliya, my mind was open to a completely different picture of Israel. So I decided to learn more in order to know the actual truth. I read many books, talked to many intellectual people of Israel, and had discussion on social media platforms. As soon as I found the truth, I did not waste a single minute to announce my adherence to the Zionist Federation. The Zionist movement is an authentic national movement of the Jewish people in the world. There are many people of various religions who joined a political branch of Zionism in solidarity with the Jewish people and in support of Israel. Since I studied about Jewish society and the movement of Zionism, I found that there were so many lies spread against Israel and Zionists around the world, particularly in international media. As you know, the media is a psychological tool used to manipulate people's mind towards whatever it wanted. It has the ability to divert national attention, and Israel and the Zionists are the easiest targets to blame. There are many lies against Israel in the world, especially whenever Israel strikes in Gaza. Millions of fallacies are created in the media to spread hatred against Israelis. I was not the solo Muslim who joined the Zionist Federation. There are numerous Muslims in history that also joined this movement in consensus with the Jewish community and in support of Israel. I joined the Zionist Federation of the UK because I believe that the Jewish community needs more support for their cause. They need someone who campaigns for peace between the Muslims and the Jewish community, someone who can educate my Pakistani community, someone who can descend with the Pakistani community for them, someone who can let them know or show them the reality of Israel and the Jewish people. Since I joined the Zionist Federation, so many people from Pakistan and India contacted me to show their interest in joining the Zionist Federation, which I see a great successful achievement of my powerful message. What is a Zionist? In order to understand what a Zionist is, we must study about Zionism. Without knowing about Zionism, we cannot understand the Zionist ideology. Imagine I'm a very strong religious Pakistani Muslim who spent most of life spreading the message of my religion, Islam. And now I have turned into a Zionist and have proudly announced it publicly, even though it is a risk to my life. The world needs to understand the main objectives of Zionism. To the Israeli, the Zionist Federation may be an advocacy movement or a politically supportive organization for Israel. But for me, Zionism is an ideology that counters all other offensive, extreme, and violent ideologies currently present in the world. My main objective is to educate my community through my available efforts and resources. The prime matter is a lack of knowledge in my community about this historical conflict. The Pakistani community is well educated and intelligent, so they can accept the truth if we present them the reality complete with evidence and facts. Unfortunately, there aren't many resources to educate the Pakistani community. There is no organization, platform, website, books in Urdu language, or any media coverage to present the positive image of Israel towards Muslims and Arab Israelis. I am working hard to establish a platform where I can raise these issues and show my community the real facts about Israel, which the local and cross-border media don't show. I hope I will be successful to achieve my cause to raise awareness in my community with your help and support. I hope we will come forward and work together to educate my community. Together, we can bring a change. Together, we can make a difference. And together, we can fight for our right to exist. Thank you very much for listening. God bless you all.